What up, YouTube? Take a walk with a hustler in the dark. Man, we up for a nighttime edition. You know, I made a commitment to do this, man, and this is something that I wanted to do, and this is something that I want to do every day for as long as I possibly can, and I'm not going to let day or night get in the way. You know, it is what it is. We got street lights nowadays. You know, this man back in the 1800s and shit when we was walking around in the dark and you had to worry about, you know, things jumping out. I wish something would jump the fuck out at me, you know what I mean? I'm not hunted by anything. I'm not prey for nothing, you know, so you jump out on me, you better want to live more than I do, because I'm just not bowing down to anybody doing anything strange or some shit like that. But getting closer to the time, it's getting ready to go. My days here in Florida are really numbered. 2, actually. You know, tomorrow's Monday. My flight roll out Tuesday. Tuesday afternoons, I'll be in Atlantic City. You know, and I'm looking forward to that. I had a really good thing today that I did, man, and I don't like to put, you know, shit that I do out on blast. You know, I feel if you do a good deed and that you and the creator know about it, you know, that's all they need to know. But you know, not long ago I brought the bike down here, the little motorized bike. I was using that to get around, and you know, I just don't think it was enough time to you know, post it on one of the, you know, for sale websites and make sure that it got to somebody that could have used it, that could have brought it. But today I seen a man and his 2 sons, you know, like walking back from the store, and I had the man walk me to the house and I gave him the bike. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just that. You know, I figured that was the best thing to do. I told the 2 boys, you know, what y'all owe me for this is that you get a good grade in something other than gym. You know, get an A in one of your classes on your report card this year in something other than gym, and that's that. You know what I mean? And it made me think about what I could bring up as a topic for the day as we take this walk here in the dark. You know, it's not something that I thought that we would be talking about, or a topic or discussion on this. I mean, for Christ's sakes, the name of the thing is Take a Walk with a Hustler, and it's, you know, it covers a lot more than that. You know what I mean? How to make money, and, you know, what is good to do and not do, and, you know, hustling is more than just selling drugs, you know, all that shit. You know, we're going to get into all of that. I'm going to show you, you know, my hustle, and show you the drive, and, you know, what I'm going to do and what I'm willing to do to get out there and take care of my family and support, you know, my life and get the things that I need. So, you know, it's going to get to that. But I want this to be more than that. I want it to be more than just, you know, we talk about those things. You know what I mean? It's about life in general. You know what I mean? A lot of times, when you're a hustler out in the street, you deal on, you know, luck. It goes bad. I mean, I sat at the table with people doing the exact same things that I was doing, and, you know, when they made it, or I made it and they didn't. You know what I mean? There's been times where I walked out of places and got away, and, you know, not long after, either, you know, the place get raided or somebody come in and rob the joint. You know, I was in New York one time and they was robbing a drug house, and I was up there to cop to get what I needed to take back the way I wanted to go. And I told the dude, you know, you're not here to rob me, you robbing them. So it didn't go well. I ended up, you know, giving mine up like everybody else. But, you know, those kinds of things happen, and we have to take into mind. You ever just wonder, I did something when I was young, and I swear that it was just by, you know, people say by the grace of God that I just got caught. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, you know, you divine luck, or, you know, whatever it is, the creator just have enough of your mess or whatever, or it's just time for you to take that one on the chin. You know, nobody plans on getting caught. Nobody, I mean, everybody's strategy when they go out to do whatever it is that they doing, they plan on, you know, part of the plan is, you know, leaving there and getting away with it. And sometimes it just don't happen like that. So you gotta, you know, chalk that up to something. It's a reason for everything. And you know, you have to believe in some sort of higher power. It's a must, you know. It's a must. And I know jokers that done dirt their whole lives and live great lives. I know people that make one mistake and, you know, end up getting 20 years or end up being dead. You know, it's just how it is for you and the plan and the creator. So, you know, but luck favors the prepared. You know what I mean? And if you keep your nose clean, you're a good person. You know, I know gangster niggas that go to church every Sunday. You know what I mean? And they might have laid that motherfucker down Saturday night. But you can best believe that they, you know, suited and booted for Sunday service. You know, and that's just the way it is. When you know who you are and you know what you do, you know, you do what you do, you have to have a reasoning behind all of it. And, you know, and sometimes we lead ourselves into, you know, in the ways to justify it. Like I said, I'm not a religious person at all. You know, I'm highly spiritual. I do believe in the creator. And I believe that the fate of the creator sometimes, you know, it makes things move along. You know, sometimes you do things and you get away with them, and sometimes you don't. And that choice is never really yours. You know, I believe that all falls in line with the creator. But it was a good thing. Hopefully, you know, I get some karma points for it. You know, because my karma can use it, because, you know, I have my issues with the creator is probably not too happy with some of the things that I've done. But, you know, I keep that in mind, and I try to keep the scales balanced, you know, and I just try not to do things for unjust reasons. I mean, you get what your hand called for when you deal with me. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to say too much. I mean, this is social media. But, you know, I try to keep the scale in my favor. Let's just leave it at that. Looking forward to getting back around my people, man. You know what I mean? And just being, you know, closer to what I know. You know what I mean? The feeling was good to be able to part with something. I mean, that's just one more thing out the way that I don't have to deal with. I only have to leave that gas and the bike and all that stuff in the garage or the place. You know, somebody that really couldn't handle it. So that's done. Wow. Things are going good. I can't complain about shit. You know, I'm doing the best I can with what I got. And I'm looking forward to getting back home and, you know, doing the things that's necessary for me to be able to, you know, lead a good example for my kids and, you know, take care of myself and do what I need to do. Been thinking about, you know, what for a little side hustle. I'm thinking clothes. You know, you can always go up to the Avenue of Americas, you know, go up into New York and Fashion District and find your little space where you can, you know, build a rapport with, you know, fashion people. You know, shirts, pants, shit like that, sundresses, little things that you can buy. It's a market for that stuff out there. You know, you can get into it. You know, we'll go on to that, you know, when we get up there and get the capital up in order to get those kinds of things going. We'll get that moving. Happy to be back around my family. You know what I mean? Can't wait to get that going. Summertime in South Jersey. I mean, it's going to be nice. You know, everybody's excited that I'm coming back. My kids are excited. I'm excited. Can't beat that. Spent a couple days, you know, getting refamiliarized with family and the kids. You know, my son started his job up there. My daughter is, you know, enjoying the summer off. My son doesn't have to go back to school. He starts college. And my daughter will be going into the 11th grade, you know, and that's going to be that. Like I said, I'm committed to these videos. It's something that I want to do daily, no matter the time. I mean, we making a good enough light to be able to see me. You know, I'm still handsome. I'm still here. You know, I look the same. You know, the day didn't, you know, not much changed in the day. But it's good to get out and talk. It's good to get out and get these walks where, you know, I get a chance to air myself out. And, you know, this is good for anybody. You know, it's therapeutic. You know, I mean, I recommend it to everybody, no matter what you do. You know, get some time to spend alone. You know, always make some time to, you know, hear what the universe is trying to tell you. And don't be afraid of how it looks. You know what I mean? Just get out there and do what you need to do. I'm not recommending that everybody walks down the street talking to themselves or talking into their phone, but, you know, do what you need to do in order to make peace in your own world. There you go. That's a great topic. Peace. Making peace in your world, you know what I mean? Like not being around a whole lot of confusion. You know, when things go wrong, they go wrong fast. And a lot of times, you know, we ain't prepared for them, and you shouldn't be. I mean, a problem is a problem for a reason. That's why they call it a problem, you know. But it's all on how you deal with things. It's all perspective. You know, I learned that coming through this life of mine, that you can look at things like it's the end of the world. You know what I mean? Shit is always going to happen. It's just how you deal with it that means the most. You know, you can run around claiming that the bottom is falling out, and you know everything is such a struggle and it's a hard time to deal with. You know, that's how it's going to go. But if you look at it like, you know, this is just another thing that's going to come along that you just have to deal with. You know, and after a while, one will hope that you know, build up the strength to be able to deal with those issues as they come up. You get thick-skinned, or you learn how to handle them. You know, so be prepared for that. I don't want a day to go past that I don't have, you know, the free time to get out here and put these things together. So that's just what this was. So thank you, YouTube, for sticking with me in the dark. The days are getting closer and closer. You know what I mean? I'm going to go home. Everything is clean. I'm going to get everything packed up and just get ready for that move. And we'll deal with it when we deal with it. So thank you again. Remember, keep walking with a hustler. I'm going to share what I got with you. You know, feel free to share what you have for me. You know, comments are always welcome. You know, criticisms, whatever. I'm too thick-skinned. If you tell me that they all suck and that I should stop and go to hell, none of this stuff is, you know, anything but me just wasting time ranting into the phone, so be it. That's your opinion. Fuck you. I'm going to continue to do it because I'm doing it for me and mine. So it's about time that I head back to the house. Beautiful night here in Florida again. And, you know, I'm just trying to take advantage of it while I still have it. So we coming up on my time here. You know, I never want to run these over 13 minutes. You know, somewhere 5 to 13 is good. You know, I don't want to try to steal too much attention. You know, and let everybody not just beat them over the head with senseless babbling. You know, let everybody take it, you know, with a grain of salt. So thank you, YouTube, for paying me some attention. And continue to walk with a hustler. Peace. In the dark, baby. That's commitment.